All right, peace, family. I tried to do this on Facebook, but like Facebook won't working. So we're gonna take this to outer space, family. But look, no, all jokes aside, man. Look, the name of this video I'm doing is disaster loan assistance for small businesses. And what we're gonna talk about today is we're gonna talk about if you are if you cut hair, if you're a barber, if you're a stylist and you work in a beauty salon, if you cut grass, if you're a vendor, if you sell plates out your house, if you do any type of business, if you got an online business, if you have let me see, if you sell Avon, I mean, depending if you got a home-based business or any type of small business right now that you have, the federal government has released a massive amount of funds that we can all apply for to get this money. Now, a lot of times when it comes to getting funds from the federal government, you have to worry about paying back interest, or if you get what I'm trying to look for, or if you get a grant, you have to worry about them, checking your books. But luckily, with what the federal government doing, it's like a hybrid. It's like a loan/grant. It's like something that has never been done before, because they will waive the amount of money that they give you and you won't have to pay it back. But you have to prove that the money that they give you, you spend toward your business, right? So it's just a matter of like, if you need cameras put at your building, if you need a security system, right? You know what I'm saying? If you got workers that, certain things they may need, these are things that you can spend this money on to benefit your business. Like if you have producers or if you have editors, they have to be paid because they home from the coronavirus. You need to keep paying your staff. Little stuff like this is things that you can spend this money on, quote unquote, legally. Keyword is legally. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen. I'm not trying to do this too long. I'm gonna share my screen and I'm gonna show y'all basically. I'm gonna go to the website and I'm just show y'all a little bit and we're gonna go from there, right? So what I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see this. So y'all bear with me. I'm gonna share my screen. All right, here we go. Boom. We're here. So let me zoom in a little bit. I want to make it a little bit bigger. But that's good right there. I think that's good right there. All right. Now, what this is the SBA government website, the Small Business Administration website. And basically, here it is right here. As soon as you click on it, it hits you. Affected by the coronavirus, COVID-19. If you have started application, or if you need to fill out application, it's telling you right now to apply. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna apply right now. We're gonna hit the apply button. We're gonna go ahead and see what they're talking about. Take its own time. It don't move that fast, so y'all got to bear with me as it loads and everything. But when you see this video, I just want y'all to see how simple it is. About a quick 15, 30 minutes, and you can go through this application, and then you can wait to get it approved, see if you get approved or not. And the good thing about it is a lot of the things that you worry about, usually when you apply for business loans, you don't have to provide all that information with this type of loan, because the government is basically trying to put money back in the economy, because right now the economy is semi-shut down because a lot of people is not working. So by a lot of people not working right now, the government is trying to inject money back into the economy so we can start back rolling. And if you know how banks work, most banks, if you deposit $100, and renters. So let me make sure y'all understand what this thing is saying. This is for federal disaster loans for businesses, private nonprofits, homeowners, and renters. Everybody that I just named. So if you pop right in it, now it's gonna let you know the SBA is collecting the request information order to make loan under the SBA's economic injury. My internet connection is unstable, family. All right. To qualify entitles listed in this application that are impacted by the coronavirus. The information will be used to determine whether the applicant is eligible for economic injury loan. If you do not submit all the information requested, the loan cannot be fully processed. Send them all the paperwork, everything that's where you want to send them. The applicant understands that the SBA is relying upon the self-certifications contained in this application to verify that the applicant is an eligible entity to receive the advance, and that the applicant is providing this self-certification under penalty and perjury persistent to 28 USC 1746 for verification purposes, right? The estimated time for completing this entire application is 2 hours and 10 minutes. I say you do it in 30 minutes. I do it in 15 minutes. It don't take long. Although you may not need to complete all parts, you are not required to respond to this collection of information unless it displays a current valid OMB approval number. So you want to get approved, right? So here go to some of the eligible entity verifications. If you're a business with no more than 500 employees, you can apply. You'll choose that one. If you are an individual operates under a sole proprietorship with or without employees, or as an independent contractor. You know, so if you cut grass and people hire you to come to their yard and cut their grass, you're an independent contractor. I'm just saying. If you wash cars and people get you to wash their cars, I'm just saying, you're an independent contractor. You know what I'm saying? So you would click. So all right, if you applicant is a cooperative with not more than 500 employees. Applicant is an employee stock ownership plan, ESOP, as defined in 15 USC 632 with no more than 500 employees. If you're a tribal small business concern, as described in the 15 USC 67AB 2C, y'all want to look this stuff up. The employee stock ownership plan, you want to look it up. The tribal business, you want to look it up. You look it up yourself now. I'm just giving you a little nuggets here and there, right? If the applicant is a business, including the agricultural cooperative, aquaculture enterprise, nursery, or producer cooperative that is small under SBA size standards found at, you go to the website and you see. Well, so for me, I'm a sole proprietorship, but I'm gonna keep reading them, but we're gonna go through it, right? Applicant is a business with more than 500 employees that is small under SBA size standards found at, that's the website. Or applicant is a private nonprofit organization that is a non-governmental agency or entity that currently has an effective ruling letter from the IRS granting tax exemptions under section 511C, D or E of the Internal Revenue Code 1954, or satisfactory evidence from the state that the non-revenue producing organization or entity is a nonprofit, one organized or doing business under state law, or a faith-based organization. So a lot of these churches that are faith-based, really they can apply, but we'll leave that alone. Now I say review and check all of the following. So if any of these things up here apply, you want to click. So if you're not engaging in illegal activity, booyah, you click that sucker. If you know principal of the applicant with a 50% or greater ownership interest is more than 60 days delinquent in child support, now here we go. Now if you 60 days delinquent in child support, you cannot apply. You know, this is, wait, hold on. It says, yeah, if applicant is unable to check all of the following, applicant is not an eligible entity. So again, you know, if you behind in your child support, they chopping your head off. And you know, to me, this is revoking the nigger card. In all honesty, this is what I see this as. I see this as a way to hurt the black man. Because most black men are on child support, white men are on child support, all races are on child support. But I care about my black race. And you know, a lot of the brothers that's on child support, if you are delinquent in your child support obligations, you don't apply, you don't qualify. And I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. It's fucked up, but you know, that's what the government doing. They done the same thing with the money. We got to pay attention to this. That's something we might need to talk about on a later date. All right, but the applicant is not an agricultural enterprise or farm. I'm not a farm. Or then an aquaculture enterprise. I don't make fish or none of that stuff. Or agriculture cooperative or nursery, live performances or permanent sexual nature or derived directly or indirectly more than whatever did minutes gross revenue through the sale of products or services or the presentation of any depictions or displays of a pure sexual nature. No, ain't none of that going on with me. Applicant does not derive more than 1/3 gross annual revenue for legal gambling exercise, I don't gamble. Applicant is not in the business of lobbying, I don't lobby. You know what I'm saying? I don't do none of this. Applicant cannot be a state, local, or municipal government entity and cannot be a member of Congress. I'm not elected. Hey, I'm glad. So look, so once you do that, now you just hit continue. If you got any questions, it got the number for you to call. So I ain't got no questions, so I'm continuing it now fast, right? So now we get down to the nitty gritty. You got to put your business legal name. Now, your trade name, your EIN or your social security number for sole proprietorship, and your organization type, if you're a nonprofit, if you're a franchise. Now you have to give them your revenue, your gross revenue for 12 months prior to the date of January the 1st, so 2020. So they want their revenue for 2019. Then you have to give the cost of goods sold for the prior month, 2019, or the prior year, 2019, basically. If you own rental properties, you know, only the lost rent due to the disaster. So this is why a lot of people don't have to pay rent right now, because these businesses or these renters can apply for this grant, and then they can put the amount of lost rent that they have got due to this disaster. So that's why you don't have to pay your rent, family, because these renters can actually apply and get money for you not paying, right? Nonprofit costs of operation for 12 months prior to the date of the disaster. So they want to know how much money prior to January 31st, 2020, that your nonprofit usually costs, the operating costs for your nonprofit, your combined annual operating expenses for the 12 months prior to the disaster for all secular social securities provided by the faith-based entity. Yeah, they're beginning, family. List the secular social securities provided by the faith-based entity. The compensation for other sources received as a result of disaster. You know, whatever, just keep asking. Provide brief description of other compensation sources. You give them your address, the business address, your city, state, the zip, your phone number, the fax number, alternative number, your business email, the date established, your activity, business activity, and then the number of employees. And family, once you do that, it's only one more page that you go to. And the next page that you go to, I can't fill this out because I would have to use a social security number. You know what? All right, for this, I'm gonna do it. Just for this, this name of my business is Up and Up, right? That's the name of it, right? When I trade, I use Up and Up. That's right. My social security number is 147-85-9632. You know, they just give anything. The organization type, this is a sole proprietorship, but this is sole proprietorship. All right. If this is non-profit, my gross revenue for last year was $18,000, right? You know, 18,000, right? The cost of goods that was sold, but last year I paid $12,000, right? So, you know, my goods cost $12,000. I don't have no rental property. None of this affect me. Non-profit, none of this affect me, right? All right, my primary business address. Damn, I gotta give an address. All right, I'm a 402 East Memorial Drive. All right, the city, I'm making it up as I go, Hoskia. Right, that's my city. Come on, get out of that. What done happened? What done happened? City? What done happened? Something going on. Hold on, family. Hold on. Something going on. Hold on. I'm live. Let me call you back, baby. Hold on. I gotta call you back, baby. All right, y'all. I think I'm back. Did I leave everybody? Hold on. I think I'm back, y'all. Got a little technical difficulty. Can y'all hear me? Y'all bear with me. Give me 1 second. Right. I gotta call you back in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I call you back. All right, y'all. I'm back. Look, yeah, technical difficulty, man. Whenever you do something, people call. All right, but look, we're gonna get right on through this thing. And I just want y'all to see this, man. All right, so the state, where we at? It's NC. There we go, right? My county is Hereford. The zip 27910. Damn phone number 252-287-3395. Shit, that's my number. It don't matter. All right, I ain't got none of that. My business email is upandup@gmail.com. All right, up and up, up. Hold on. Up and up at gmail.com. Right. My business was established 02/1/2017. Right. My current ownership, I've been owning it since I established this sucker. 02/12. I've done something wrong 2017. Let me fix this. Right. There we go. Got it. Done. Right. My business activity, I sell products and goods. I sell, what am I doing? I do, all right, I'm back, family. Everybody want to call. All right, hold on. I do retail, right? I do retail. My detail business is clothing and apparel. I have 3 employees, right? And then we go to next, right? Next, all right? So once we do this, family, we get to the finish line, right? All right, so is your business owned by a business entity? No, I own this sucker. It's sole proprietorship. Then you got to put your individual owner's name, the percentage, your title, right? And that and that's it, man. Man. So, all right, let me, because I can't put my, the business name. Did I say that one? Yeah. All right, here we go. We knocking it out. Title, I'm the owner. That's who I am. Booyah, right? Owner percentage, I own 100% of it. I own everything. Email up and up at gmail.com, right? There you go. You know, we done, man, what? I don't remember Social Security number I gave that sucker. Right? You got to put a Social Security number, you put it in your birth date, your place of birth, your U.S. citizen, right? And you fill the rest of the stuff out, man. It's not going to allow me to do it until, and let me just, anything. 03/12/1978, you know. Place of birth, where I was born in a hospital. That's my place of birth. U.S. citizen, yes. 19. Residential address, what I put, 402 East Memorial Drive, right? City, Ahoskin. Then C, state, North Carolina. Come on, state. There we go, North Carolina. Zip 27910, right? I ain't got no additional owner. I own everything. Now here we go. Now this is the last step, family. Once you get here, this is it, right? And you just answer the questions, man. You know, have you been arrested? Have you been arrested in the past 6 months? You got to put, are you present and subject to indictment? It don't disqualify you if you put yes, man. And then if anybody help you know, you put your bank number, your application. All right, now this is what I want y'all to read right here. Yo, it's like everybody and their mama is trying to call me now. My phone never rings. All right, but look, it say, this is where we get to talking about the paying back, family, y'all. So this lets you know, like on behalf, they want to make sure everything that you gave them is correct. You need to read this. You read the Privacy Act. You know, it's possible that they may ask you for more. You want to make sure that everything that you give them is correct. You want to give them the correct information, family, because they may give you, when you give them your bank information, because you're also giving them permission to call your bank and look at your records. So you want to make sure, like, that it's correct. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to lie. You want to be honest. You get what I'm saying? But like, everybody don't use banks to deal with their finances. So it's still, you know what I'm saying? If I wash cars, I don't deposit on my finish at the end of the day and deposit $50 or $100 in the bank at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? So just because it may not show exactly like that, but you can just, you know what I'm saying? Your business is your business. It don't matter. You click that and you send it off, man, and you get your paperwork, you get your stuff back, and it's just a waiting game. And then let me stop sharing, right? And then let me see if I stop sharing. All right, I think I ain't sharing no more, right? But then it's just a waiting game, family. And you just wait. It's just waiting until they come, man. So I just wanted y'all to see that the application ain't nothing to be afraid of. It ain't nothing that you should be worried about. You get what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to get this money, family. Like, listen, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for some of us that been out here working our whole lives, man. Don't be afraid to get in the game and play the game, man. We've been on the sideline for too long. And those that's in the game, a lot of people ain't even gonna tell you this. You know, I had people to tell me, like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you sure you want to let everybody know? Like, listen, man, don't be afraid to get in this game, man. So they're gonna try to fix it. Trump is gonna send money. They printing money to put back in this economy. Why do you think they sending out these checks? They sending out checks because they need us to spend. They need us to put this money back into the system so they can get the economy back moving. Anytime they tell you that you don't have to pay your rent, they telling you don't have to pay rent, you don't have to pay bills. When they telling you ain't got to pay your light bill, your water bill, you best believe it's going to be something that the government is planning on doing to release that stress that it's going to cause upon them. They're going to release that stress because all they do is print money. So they want to give us money. So when we put the money in our bank account, if you put that $1,200, that means that the bank can print another $1,000 off your $1,200. They can just print it. So like, they know what they're doing, but we need to be understanding that that's like, we need them to help the economy get back running. With that being said, man, peace, Black Power, man. Y'all check out the video. Y'all like it. I'm going to share it. I'm going to put it on Facebook. It's going to take probably, I don't know, a couple hours, but y'all, peace. Love y'all, man. Let me see. Let me start recording. Where is that? Yeah, because I'm about to go back to, I'm going to Mars. I'll catch y'all back on Earth a little bit later.